Hello, hi. It's been a while since I did this. How are you all doing? I hope you guys are good. I just said in front of the camera today and hope that something will come out, but I don't know. My head's empty at the moment. Let me tell you guys about a book that I read recently. I just finished reading a book, and if you're a close friend, you know that I am not a lover of books. It can be boring and stressful. I mean, I prefer sleeping than reading a book, but I came across this book. Someone gave it to me. The name of the book is Tears on My Pillow by, forgive me for wrong pronunciation, Taiwo Iredele Odubiyi. So I'm just going to show you the name of the woman, and this is the book. Okay. So this is a romantic book. When I call it romantic, yeah, it's actually romantic because it has to do with a couple that used to love each other so much before they got married, and few years into their marriage, things turned south. Like they weren't as close as they were before. In as much as it sounds normal, what I loved about the couple in this book is the fact that they drifted away, but they still made conscious efforts to come back together. Not too much talk. Let me skip right to what I felt were the things that made them to drift apart. The man got so busy all of a sudden. Got busy as the years went by. He got so busy with work, he hardly spent time at home. They had 2 children, I forgot to mention. I think a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. So the man was not always home. He wasn't available for them, and this made the woman become hard on him, and she became rude, mean. At first, I was trying to understand. I really thought that it was the man's fault. Honestly, I thought it was the man's fault because why would you become so busy all of a sudden? According to the woman, the job he was doing when they were dating was the same job he was still on while they got married. When they got married, so what happened? I mean, why would you become so busy all of a sudden? He did not like the fact that the woman was not as loving as she used to be when they were, still dating, when they were actually without kids. Yeah. So because he said that once the kids came in, she poured all her love on them, forgetting him. I God, that was so cute, so sweet. Like he complained that she wasn't, really, concerned about him. Like she would spend time with the babies, cuddle with them, just be around them, give them all that good loving. But she just saw him as, oh, he's now he's the head of the house, and just saw him as a big adult, forgetting that he was her first baby. So when he said, I was like men are actually big babies, don't mind them. Yeah, so she did not he did not like the fact that she wasn't pampering him as much as she used to. And secondly, he did not like the fact that he felt like she was choking him up with church, even when she knew that he wasn't such a strong Christian before they met. So why would she just want to just choke him up all of a sudden? Because they are married, you want to drag me, literally dragging me to church. And he did not like that. That's what he was trying to point out. And the third thing was the woman began to neglect her own body. She stopped, going to the gym. She stopped trying to look fit. She wasn't wearing those attractive dresses, those attractive wears that, got him tripping when they first met. she wasn't really just putting effort in looking good for him anymore. It became a turn off for him. He wasn't finding her so attractive anymore. Like, why would she be looking older than me, you know? I learned that I need to consistently put in efforts into looking good for myself, because I mean, when you look good for yourself, other people will begin to find you attractive, you know? Yeah, that's what I think. Yes, communication matters too, because I mean, if you don't say something, how is he supposed to know? It doesn't make sense if you assume that he's supposed to know some certain things just by you giving attitude. Yeah, so I feel like it's good to talk. I used to be like that, where I'd be of the opinion that he's supposed to know, he's supposed to think it out. I mean, why would you put somebody's son through that kind of trauma? Like, he's literally sitting down thinking of what he did to you so that he know where the apology will come from. That's not nice at all. I was guilty before. Yeah, but we're making some changes to that. Based on communication too, learn to ask questions. This goes for both partners. There are some people that will not tell you anything unless you ask them. Like, they won't say anything unless you ask them. I feel like both of you have to understand yourself so well to know how to go in for each other. You can have someone that would want to just lock everything up. The person might not necessarily be angry or give attitude, but if you notice, I mean, if you've been with someone for so long, you notice differences in the person's behavior, towards you. You'd ask, is everything okay? Did I do something wrong? Are you fine? And then it's left for the person to talk, Yeah. And as much as it is best for couples to settle their differences themselves, I feel like there are some issues that may not be amicably settled between the both of them, and this is where you have to involve somebody else. And by somebody else, I mean someone who is emotionally mature enough to give you advice, and not someone who would take your matters outside, or someone who would make fun out of it. I just really loved this book so much because the couple put in efforts to get back together. They had to involve their pastor. The pastor gave them some assignments to carry out, and they did. Talked the whole matter out. That was where they pointed out what this one was doing that he didn't like, what this one was doing that she didn't like, and they were able to forgive themselves and work on their faults, to improve and become better. Yeah, it was so sweet. Like, it was so sweet. I'm not a very romantic girly. Someone is going to argue with me on this, but I don't care. I don't love romantic books so much. I just love me an interesting book. Yeah. So that's about it, guys. I thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this to the end and watching me talk. I'm grateful. I hope to do this more often. I will see you guys when I see you guys. Bye for now. I love you.